Welcome once again to yet another episode of Airtel Edge Podcast. My name is David Birungi. I'll be your host today. I am humbled to introduce to you a wonderful guest, and I would like her to introduce herself.
Okay, thank you very much, David. My name is Sarah Ahura. I'm a Risk Analyst with NITA Uganda, the National IT Authority. I've been in the industry for about 7 years now and about 5 years of cybersecurity practice. I'm happy to be here and build a secure environment for not just Airtel, but a cybersecure Uganda at large. Thank you, David.
Today we are discussing digital security for everyone. On 16th April 2025, that's just about a month ago, Airtel Uganda launched Africa's first spam alert service. And we were humbled to see the representation from NITA. And that service is a network level service. A customer does not need to opt in to download anything. It is that service that informs the conversation we're having today. Before we get into the service, who is Sarah? Beyond being a risk analyst at NITA.
Yeah.
Who is Sarah?
Well, Sarah is a mother, an entrepreneur, and I'm a member of the ICT Association of Uganda. Yes. I fall among very many cybersecurity networking bodies like the ISACA, the ISC2, and the Cybersecurity Alliance for Mutual Progress, which is a Korean entity.
So, sir,
in
the groups where you are as a cybersecurity expert,
yes,
and someone we live with here, when you see that alarm from the admin, oh, please, so-and-so's phone has been hacked, please leave the group, let's form a new WhatsApp group. What do you tell the group?
The first thing that I have to tell people is ensure that if you have clicked the link that is in this particular group or this malicious link that has been shared, have all your passwords on your various devices changed. That's the first line of prevention. However, do not wait for this incident to occur for you to have something to tell the community or the group that you belong. No. Awareness should be a habit that we keep within us. Because, like we had a conversation this morning, and you mentioned something that you will hear in any cybersecurity conversation where they say your weakest link is your biggest strength. No matter how we grow, we cannot live without people. But people are our weakest link. The people that are the ones that will click on that phishing mail that will lead the entire organization or the entire environment in trouble, yeah? So keep your people cyber aware. How frequent are you doing these awareness sessions? So much that you get to a point where when an incident occurs, you don't need to communicate anything because you know that your environment is informed.
I'll pause you there and we go back to talking to a 5-year-old.
Yes.
You see, we sell SIM cards.
Yes.
As telecom, as Airtel Uganda, we sell SIM cards. And there are 3 main categories of SIM card holders in this ecosystem. We have my mom, who is holding her first smartphone, 65 years and above.
Yeah.
They've been here for some time. Then there's us. Then there's our children.
Yeah.
Our children are even in 2 categories, the teenagers and the cocomelons. They're all interested in a phone.
Yes.
I want you to break down what's the difference between scam and spam so that those categories who don't have the privilege of being in the ICT world like you and me can understand. What's the difference between scam and spam?
Okay, I'll start with spam. Spam comes in calls, messages, SMS, emails, and all those areas. But most times the motive behind the scam is advertising. Advertising products, giving information about products, sensitizing about a particular product. As unbothering as a spam might be, it is oftentimes not malicious. However, when we go to a scam is also a cybercrime mechanism that people put out still in calls, in messages, in mails, and all these platforms that we tend to communicate through. They put it out with motives of stealing money from you, stealing information like we said, and even having access to your personal information or sensitive information. Much as most times scammers use spams to carry out their activities, we should always look out for these messages. And I like what Airtel particularly is doing. If you don't like these messages coming to you, because they have to send out advertising messages. If you don't like these messages to come through to you, press star this hash, and we won't be sending them anymore.
Star 196 hash.
star
DND,
196
do not
hash,
disturb.
do not disturb. And those spam messages will not be coming anymore. However, we need to understand how to differentiate between a spam and a scam. I still would like to commend Airtel for this, that they have sent us messages telling us the only number that you're supposed to receive calls informing you, because there were a lot of people calling people, you have won Bajaj Boxer, you have won this, on different platforms. The only number that you're allowed to receive calls from, the only number that Airtel is going to use to give you calls is this number.
Yes.
Clearly described. You get it? So I like that you have put in place control measures. You have secured us as your clients. You have tried to give us a secure environment. We only have now to be aware. If I receive a message, because they used to send messages saying you have received 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, but this message is coming from a normal mobile number. But because money excites all of us, money excites all of us, when I see you have received, I'm already triggered with excitement.
Have you ever been scammed?
Oh, yes, I have.
Tell us, because if they can go for a cybersecurity expert.
And I'm glad I was scammed in a time when all these controls had not yet been.
Share with us. How are you scammed?
So, someone calls me, and they seem to know me. So the excitement that they have calling me by my name. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm okay. Yeah, it's been so long. You've been lost. Now, I'm in a state where I'm scared to ask, who are you? I'm like, oh yeah, I've been around. It's you who is lost. So the conversation goes on, and then he gets to a point, he tells me.
Was it he?
Yeah, he gets to a point, he tells me, I've been trying to move my things from Busia, but I'm short on money. Send me 100,000. Once the things arrive in Kampala, I'll call you in the evening and refund your money. Once they arrive in Kampala, I'll be paid. So the moment I get my money, I send back yours. He asked, send me 100,000. I'm like, no, I'm going to send you 50. I send the 50,000. So wait for evening. I try to check whose number it's registered under.
You don't.
0. I don't get to see any detail. Now I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, let me wait for evening time, and I get back to this person to refund my money. Friend,
So
the number has never been available.
Sorry. So the young men listening out there who have sent transport, it's not the worst. People take money and they don't show up.
Yes.
And I don't know whether that's qualifies to be spam or scam.
That's a scam.
It's a scam.
Yes, that's a scam.
Is
You take money and you don't show up, that's a scam.
transport specifically.
Yes, transport. Transport, if you're paying transport and people are not showing up, that's clearly a scam.
That's clear as scam.
Yeah.
We have deployed this spam alert service at the network level.
Yes.
And we are here having a conversation how Ugandans should behave regarding spam, telling everybody to not interact with messages or people you don't know, strangers. The way the service works is that right now it is on SMS, but we are going for robocalls as well. Spam calls like the one you received, numbers that are randomly calling people in large numbers. We have so many parameters, 2/5 of them we started with, but we are going to expand. That is on the technology side, including highlighting malicious links, URLs, and blacklisting them so that wherever they appear, we label that as spam.
Yeah.
That is on the technology side. You come from a regulatory environment. What more should licensees be doing to secure the ecosystem?
Okay.
Especially the fact that Airtel right now is the only one doing this in the market. What more should we be doing?
What more we should be doing is we have a good master, bad servant, or bad servant, good master, called artificial intelligence, which is coming and it is here to stay.
It's what we're using to deliver this service.
Thank you. But do we have artificial intelligence threat detection mechanisms put in place? Because they work in real time and they assist us in times to even detect, yes, it's coming from an artificial intelligence perspective, but is it authentic? Is it from the user? So we have to implement threat detection mechanisms from different angles, including artificial intelligence, which is here to stay. We're initially trying to put intrusion detection systems in place, intrusion prevention systems in place, but now we should add these mechanisms that have artificial intelligence embedded in them. Then
how would that look like on the handset of a 21-year-old university student who's trying to read for a coursework?
How would that look like? Now, artificial intelligence, much as it gives you information in real time, at least it has not grown to reach human intelligence. And it can also be categorized to know what a 5-year-old is able to access. And actually, if you've noticed in ChatGPT, if you go to ChatGPT, for example, and ask it, how can I attack David's computer? It is going to clearly tell you, I cannot give you that information. You get it? So that means that it has been programmed to not accept crime to go through it. Yes, it has been programmed. For example, if you're using Google Parenting, no matter how your child searches for adult content, they won't get.
Okay, that's on one side, adult content filtering
Yes.
in the search engines and all that. But I wanted to speak to our customers as we wind up. We have put this technology in place. We are using AI, but we know technology is not panacea. The regulatory environment from where you come is also catching up with technology. But we must protect everybody because we know if one's phone is compromised, most likely their bank account will also be compromised, their money wallet will be compromised, the WhatsApp groups where they are will be compromised. The behaviors that we need out there for people to start adopting those behaviors. I want to speak to that.
I'll give a few behaviors. Have a cyber secure mindset. Before we even go to implementing these technologies, have a cyber secure mindset. Do not entrust anyone with your device. Do not entrust anyone with your PIN, for example. I know of people who give my trusted border guy, have my ATM card, go and withdraw for me money. Go have my phone, go and initiate and withdraw for me money. It's not right. Because today you're my friend, tomorrow you're not. Also, on the other hand, most times if you've seen people who scam us, they use matters of urgency. Don't let someone put you on pressure to action something. No, take your time, think it through, understand it, and take action if there is need to. If there is no need to take action, please do not. Have an understanding or an instinct that tells you the people that I trust today, I may not be able to trust them tomorrow. Some of the vulnerable human behaviors that we look at are scarcity, greed, trust, and familiarity. So how are we dealing with greed? If you've not worked for something, do not expect to receive from it. If I haven't been competing in any Airtel promotion, why do
Rotary.
I expect Airtel to wake up one day and reward me and give me a Bajaj Boxer and give me 100,000? No. Then in moments of scarcity, what I have worked for is what I am entitled to, no matter how small it is. Let me not be convinced or put in thought that because Airtel is giving out this, because Airtel is doing ABCD, so since they have given me this, I'm deserving of it. No, call the helpline. Ask them. I've seen this communication come out. And the good thing, these portals are open 24/7. You can call at any point and find out, am I deserving of this? Is this authentic? They put multiple layers that we can also leverage on.
You can call us on 100.
Exactly. Call 100 and find out, is this message or is this promotion or is this reward coming through authentic?
Okay.
Yeah. So those are some of the things that we can use. Then trust, no matter how much I'm trusting of you or familiar to you, I have to put a boundary to the sensitive information that you can access. If we can put passwords on our WhatsApp and not want anyone to know it, why not my money? Why not my sensitive information on the other hand? Yeah.
Lovely. Sarah, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure hosting you. We look forward to hosting you again on this Airtel Edge Podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
From today, Airtel is with you. With the power of AI, we are identifying spammers and alerting each of our customers when a spam SMS comes in. No app downloads, no charges. Because fighting against spam is our responsibility too. Airtel, a reason to imagine.